Hi everybody, my name is Jenny Sprung. I am a neurosomatic massage therapist, a zero balancer, myofascial release practitioner, trigger point release. I also do visceral manipulation, and that's what we're going to review today. This is very simple, gentle visceral manipulation. Sometimes you have digestive issues, accident, injury, you can have trauma. Sometimes back pain will lead to visceral pain, and visceral vital organ pain and discomfort can lead to back pain, shoulder pain. So I would like to teach you how to reduce pain in the viscera, to create ease and better performance. I would also like to increase digestive function and decrease sore, tight, stuck areas in the viscera. So make sure you have a pillow that's not too high. I don't want you to have head forward position. And I'd like you to lie down and go ahead and lay your head on the pillow. Okay, so treatyourselfnaturally.com is my website. And on it you will find a lot of do-it-yourself self-help videos so that you can reduce pain and discomfort in areas, increase range of motion, and increase peace and ease in your body. The first thing I'd like you to do is just make sure you're comfortable. Again, the knees are up, head and neck are soft, not too high. No head forward position can result in problems with the viscera as well. Make sure that that's all soft and easy. Take a nice big breath. And get to know your viscera. You should know where your liver is and where your gallbladder is, your large intestine and small intestine, and your spleen and stomach, and connect with those vital organs that do so much for you. It's a good time to put on some music, and as you begin to tune in to your viscera, you can connect with them. Tell them you love them and thank them for all the hard work they do. So the first thing you're going to do is locate your anterior superior iliac spine, your hip bone, and the bottom of your ribs. Just find those bony landmarks. All right, we're going to begin to stretch the fascia in the superficial abdominal muscles. So one hand is going to hold up at the ribs, and the other is just going to pull down. How far? It doesn't mean you can pull down a little. You can pull down a lot. Just see what feels good to you. Left hand is going to hold on to the left ribs while the right hand pulls down. Left hand hold on to the left rib while the right hand pulls down. How far down? You can go all the way down to your pubis. Let me get the model so I can show you. We're going to be working all of the vital organs in the pelvic bowl and up underneath the ribs and all through the abdominal area. You can go all the way down to here, to your pubis. You can certainly go into the ilium a little bit. We're using 2 to 3 pounds of pressure. This is very gentle, very easy, no chance of injury or harm to yourself. So I'm going to position myself again. And once again, we're going to stretch the superficial abdominals. So you can go from ribs down. I'd say 4 or 5 of these. Yeah, right across. And then you can start to pull from midline out. And then you can also just do one side across the fibers of the superficial abdominals. Ah, this feels so good. Always take time to check in. If your stomach hurts, you might have gas. I've been able to relieve gas by simply touching the area and moving my hands in a counterclockwise position. And we'll review that shortly. But for now, just the superficial abdominals, making sure that everything's soft and everything feels good and you're used to touching your abdominal area. Next, we're going to separate each one into 4 quadrants. So you can check out the upper right quadrant by moving your hands, and you're using just the 3 or 4 fingers on each hand, and you're just gently going in circles. And just notice if there's a tight spot. Lower right quadrant, and just notice if there's a tight spot. Upper left quadrant, and just notice, see what you find. And lower left. The idea is to continue to breathe, fill the belly, fill the lungs up with air, and see which quadrant might feel the tightest. And then using counterclockwise movements with your hands, start to go into a tight spot gently and either stretch the fascia. You can stretch it diagonally, or you can go in counterclockwise. Hold the spot. 8 to 12 seconds, no more. A gentle hold. Just a connection. Inhale, exhale, and come out. 8 to 12 seconds. Find another spot. There's a real, it's kind of like a knotty spot in my small intestine. And I go into that and move that around a little bit. Once you've looked at the 4 quadrants, let's just review. This is not an anatomy class. There is an article on my website, treatyourselfnaturally.com, by Jenny Sprung. I built this website as a resource guide for my patients, clients, friends, and family, that means you, to learn how to release tight, sore fascia, increase range of motion, and just feel better. Create ease and peace in the body. So your large intestine, your ascending colon is lower right quadrant. Transverse colon goes across. Descending colon is lower left quadrant. Small intestine is lower right quadrant. Small intestine is also lower left quadrant. There can be a lot of interesting spots in the small intestine. Upper right quadrant is going to be liver, gallbladder. In the middle is going to be the stomach. It's a big organ, middle to left. Also, in the middle to the left upper quadrant is the pancreas and the spleen. You also have other superficial structures, the omentum, which encases your beautiful viscera. So think about all of those muscles, all of those vital organs, superficial abdominal muscles, and then underneath. So some folks might say, well, how in the world can you affect your organs by just rotating your hands counterclockwise? So if I were to place my son against the wall, my daughter against my son, and my husband against my daughter and push on my husband, my son would feel it in the back. This is about affecting change in the intestines, in the abdominal cavity, and creating soft, supple, juicy organs. We don't want our organs hard. We don't want them stagnant. We want the hollow organs to undulate and move. We want things to be soft and juicy and do their entire function with ease. And each one of these vital organs have amazing function. So if you want to go into the liver, and a lot of folks need to drain their liver for so many reasons: prescription drugs, alcohol, toxins, our toxic environment. So you can inhale, exhale, and as you exhale, just scoop underneath the right rib cage and breathe into the liver, and you can feel that up into your throat, into your jaw. You might feel it down in your pelvis. Up, I got a nice big gurgle. That happens often. That's good. Upper right gallbladder is a little bit closer in, so take a breath in. Exhale out, and just scoop the gallbladder. We're just scooping gently. 3, 2, 3, 4 pounds of pressure. You can also stretch the fascia. Upper left quadrant, a little bit of pancreas, a little bit of spleen. Inhale. Exhale deep. Exhale deeper. And scoop underneath the left ribs. Working the stomach. So many of us have stomach problems. And the stomach really needs to be palpated. Do it yourself. Visceral manipulation, so good for you. So very good. You can also just pull across your tummy. If you'd like, you can get some natural organic oil, coconut oil, and rub it on your tummy. And just rub it in. Just like we can put pain patches on our skin, hormones on our skin, you can put oil on your belly and it'll feel so good. Your organs will drink it up. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I would love to see you again, and several different videos. And come and join me. Learn how to treat yourself naturally. Thank you very much.